Matt Damon and Ben Affleck reunite for action thriller The Rip, premiering on Netflix January 16th, 2026. Part mystery, part horror, part bromance, Damon and Affleck prove they are still leading men in an action movie, and Netflix proves it's a home for direct-to-streaming box office hits. Based on a true story, Lieutenant Dan Dumars, played by Matt Damon, leads his team as they count millions of cash in an abandoned cartel stash house. As the long night drags on, tempers flare, suspicions mount, and relationships are tested. As the headline reads, "Count the money, count it again, count on no one." Matt Damon seems incomplete without his sidekick Ben Affleck, who stars as Detective Sergeant J.D. Byrne. This dynamic duo teamed up yet again for a fast-paced thriller that's the perfect blend of action, intrigue, and natural chemistry that we've come to expect from Affleck and Damon. There's plenty of action and excitement, but The Rip has the depth of character development this duo is known for from hits like Good Will Hunting. Which is not to say the entire cast isn't just as dynamic. Tiana Taylor starring as Detective Numa Baptiste and Catalina Sandina Moreno as Detective Lolo Salazar are their own female power duo. Rounding out the cast is Stephen Ewan as Detective McGrale, Sasha Call as Desiree Desi Lopez Moline, and Kyle Chandler as DEA agent Mateo Manny Nix. Dare I say, this cast congealed in a way that at certain moments reminded me of the original Fast and Furious. Lena Esco makes a short appearance as Captain Jackie Velez, whose magic and brouhaha lends an unexpected element of the supernatural, giving The Rip more depth and a feminine touch. With a budget rumored in the ballpark of $100 million, The Rip attracts box office legends to Netflix in a high-caliber, high-end movie that dominated this weekend. The Rip premiered against 28 years later The Bone Temple, which took home a mere $5.6 million on its first night at the box office. There's no denying The Rip is a solid gold hit for a direct-to-streaming release that skipped the box office. If you missed the premiere, be sure to pop some popcorn and catch this genre-blending movie from the comfort of your living room. You're expecting a shoot-'em-up action flick, which it is, but as the plot unfolds, it makes a turn into a horror, with unrelenting scenes of confusion and fog, and some kind of ghostly danger lurking at every dark corner. Not to mention, the mystery unfolds as the lure of millions in cash with a possible traitor in their ranks turns everyone into a possible suspect, testing their trust and friendships. At the heart of the movie, the team is grieving unimaginable loss, also inspired by real-life events that unfolds reminiscent of the pandemic, where death happens not just from violence, but because it just happens. There's a natural flow to The Rip of real depth that provides meaning to this fast-paced thriller. The Rip is well worth a night in with familiar faces and unexpected turns in this thriller that delivers, available now to stream only on Netflix.